Welcome back to the rest of the story. Well, it's officially turned into a cold harvest. Started out wearing cut-off shirts and sweatshirts to like literally the flip of a switch. One day I was wearing a cut-off shirt, and the next day I was wearing 4 layers, insulation, and a sweatshirt and a heavy coat. A lot of that snow that we got the other day is pretty well gone. A large portion of it is gone. You've seen a lot of the snow that stuck around is in the low-lying areas. Didn't get a whole lot of sun here the last couple days. Going into this week, they are saying supposed to get back up to the 40s. And to be quite honest with you, it's a big question mark if we're going to get any tillage done this year. It's definitely not out of the possibility yet, but this cold spell that we're in here for the last 2 days is going to have to break. I woke up this morning and my house was froze. Simple, took me 5 minutes to thaw it back out, but it just got just cold enough that my house froze where I haven't had it freeze in the last 8 years that I lived there. So, yeah, it's been 8 years already. We are working at corn harvest. I am in the 76 using the grain wagon. And everybody that's wondering, I know somebody's going to wonder why we're using this and not the semi. The semi is not ready to go yet. Ryan is working on something different every day on that truck, and not mechanically either. It's paperwork and getting everything registered for it. And I can honestly say we're just doing farm plates on it, and it seems like every person we talk to reminds us that there's one more thing that you got to do. And you talk to somebody else, there's one more thing you got to do. And it all makes sense when you talk to everybody. I mean, getting it looked at and made sure everything's approved, that it's road legal, and it's kind of an odd time, and there's a really steep learning curve on it. Seems how we got it in the middle of harvest, and just trying to learn everything they need to do for it. I know you guys are probably shaking. I got my GoPro mounted kind of weird. I don't have my microphone on me tonight, and I'm trying to, well, this is probably just as bad as talking and texting on the road. But we're getting down there on harvest. According to this weather, I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys a little bit here. Alright, I think I was saying something about the weather. If the weather holds out, they're not saying much for any more rain, or in this case snow. It is supposed to warm up. Like when I say warm up, they're saying 30s, maybe 40s. I have not seen any weather forecast for the rest of the month of November that has anything above 49 degrees. So it's 50 degrees or less from here on out, as far as the weatherman was last concerned. Now, if we have another week of good, healthy harvesting, we will be looking down the barrel of being done with harvest. A lot of it is just we're spread out between the last farms we have, and when I say spread out, I mean like there's 10 to 12 miles between the farms that we have to drive to. So I mean, you got to factor in a little bit of time for getting equipment moved over. That generally isn't, that's pretty much a non-issue, but it is something that, you know, with the three of us here, it's just moving between farms can take a little bit of time. Everything that I'm I'm hauling. Everything that we are harvesting right now, that I am hauling, is being taken up and dumped into the Sioux bin up at the farm. Everything that is here yet, and based off of what I've dumped into the bin already, it's gonna fill that bin back up, right back up to full, which is what we're looking to have. And everything that is left from there on out is going to be sent down to the river. Now I'm hoping that Ryan's going to be able to haul something fairly soon himself, as far as with his truck. The problem is that we're just trying to make sure that we're legal, because if you talk to 5 different people, they all have their own opinions about how legal it is for a farmer without his CDL, whatever else, to haul down to the river. I've heard anything from you're legal within 100 miles from home, from your home farm, and then the next person says you're legal as long as you stay in Wisconsin. The problem is we're hauling all of our grain down to Iowa. So I mean, 10 minutes into Iowa, are we illegal? I mean, the way we're understanding it, we're illegal. So we're just trying to make sure that we understand the rules first. So the corn is coming off nice. We have some beans left to do. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, if I get footage from here on out as far as harvesting, I'll post it. And I'm struggling just a little bit here. I'm getting videos filmed and uploaded. That is why my videos are the way they are. They're raw. That's the rest of the story. A lot of that is simply because I don't have the amount of time to edit the videos that I need to do. I try to do everything as simple as upload it, render it, process it, and upload it from my computer onto YouTube. And that takes time. It takes about 8 hours for one video to upload. And I'm using my main computer, my home computer that I've had for a while now, and I'm also using that laptop that Herschel bought me. And here comes Ryan. And I got both of the computers. When I have a good string of videos I gotta upload and everything, I got both those computers humming along really well. So I'm just being realistic as far as what my weeks for the rest of the month here are shaping up to potentially be like, and I may not have time to do YouTube videos. I'm gonna try to at least film them, but as far as getting them uploaded in a timely manner, that may not happen. So, because I am looking at, if the ground's frozen pretty good right at the top. If it does warm up a little bit where we can do some tillage, I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna run around the clock. I've done it every single year since I was in high school, and it could get pretty extreme here in the next week or two, because we have about 100 bales of fodder to make yet that we have to cut, rake, and bale and haul. We have all the stalks, the corn stalks that don't get baled, have to get VT'd, which the plan is to have one of the 3 of us doing that, and which for the most part, it probably won't be me. Generally, I don't run the 82 and the VT too much. Actually, I don't run the VT hardly at all, or the VT hardly at all. I don't run the 82 that much since we've gotten it. Ryan is generally the one that ends up in it. I like that tractor, I like it a lot, but I basically use it for putting in hydrous down. That's my job, and hydrous is the one job that is what I do. You're going to probably see me quite a bit in the 4640 and chisel plowing, because chisel plowing needs to get done. Now, where we're sitting at right now is that if we had another tractor that could be doing tillage, we would probably be a little bit farther down with tillage than what we are. The problem I'm having with it is, you guys are gonna fall over on me now. Both of our tillage tractors are grain cart tractors, which there's nothing wrong with that. But the dilemma it puts us in is when the ground was soft enough where we could do tillage, generally we were harvesting. And the way we've been operating is we leave the carts loaded overnight for a truck so we can load out the truck the next morning. So we could make a decent argument to maybe get another tractor that is not as big as the 8235R, with the intention of putting it on the grain cart that the 82 is currently pulling, and that would free up the 8235 for doing tillage like at night when we're done harvesting for the day, because we don't have the manpower here between the three of us to have. Of course, I could teach my wife how to do tillage. I mean, she could handle a lot of that. She could run the grain cart even. Because honestly, what sticks in the back of my head, and this is all speculative, is a John Deere 7530 with axle mount duals on it, and putting that on that grain cart, that red one that is being pulled around by the 82. I think a 7530 weighted properly on the back end with front wheel assist, I think it could pull that all right. I mean, it's not like we generally need to make land speed records pulling this grain cart, and I gotta get going. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, take it easy, keep in touch, and hang in there. Hopefully we'll get some tillage videos. I gotta go back.